480-725-9602.
AARP in Phoenix thinks today should be your day. So get active and help keep Phoenix in motion, or get involved in improving your community. Take on today and every day. Learn how at aarp.org/Phoenix.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
From northern Arizona to New York City, members of the Navajo Nation traveled across the country to protest a plan for a controversial coal power plant.
Plus, candidates are gearing up for a long campaign trail for some of Arizona's top executive and congressional positions.
And how Saturday's big win for ASU football is giving the team momentum for the rest of the season.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Jake Trybulski.
And I'm Ashley Mackey. Thank you for joining us.
It's a long way to go to make a point, but a handful of Navajo protesters took the trip to New York City to oppose a plan that could keep the coal-fired Navajo generating station open. Cronkite News reporter Ian Solomon has the story from New York.
Investment firm Avenue Capital says it's made no decision on the possible purchase of Navajo Generating Station, which is set to shut down next year. But that didn't stop Navajo Nation activists from traveling to New York today to protest the plan.
In doing so, he would be standing in the way of our plans and our efforts to try to transition the NGS site and the NGS plant to a renewable energy generation site.
Nicole Horseherder led a handful of protesters who say anything that keeps the coal-fired power plant in operation will continue polluting the air, while robbing the region of a chance to pursue clean energy.
They're polluting the air and they're using our water. We're going left without no water in the future for our young kids.
Many worry that closing the power plant and the affiliated Kayenta coal mine will worsen the already dire unemployment rate on the Navajo and Hopi reservations. Nicholas Ashley says that may be true, but there's more at stake.
Compared to the entire nation as a whole, it's only a fraction, and they're sacrificing that little bit of money for the entire life of our Navajo people back home.
Horseherder says the jobs will leave eventually anyway, whether someone buys the plant or not.
Coming in and trying to revive that power plant, he's only going to have a few more years doing so. Might make a profit, but in the long run, we're going to be in this exact same place again.
In New York City, Ian Solomon.
Center at Barrow Neurological Institute.
Early detection may be the only hope for the thousands of people expected to be diagnosed with Alzheimer's. As John Cardinelli reports, a doctor in Tucson has found a new way to detect the disease early on.
Arizona has the second highest growth rate of Alzheimer's disease in the country, and those numbers are on the rise, according to the Alzheimer's Association.
Individuals living with Alzheimer's in Arizona right now, 140,000. That number is expected to grow to about 200,000 by 2025.
Although there is no cure for Alzheimer's, it is still very important to detect the disease in its earliest stages. Dr. Danielle Goldfarb believes there is hope when it comes to early detection.
There have just been some studies or some trials that have published data preliminarily that are looking quite good.
Here at the University of Arizona's Department of Psychology, Dr. Matthew Grilly has recently discovered that autobiographical memory tests are effective in catching Alzheimer's early on.
We're really sort of building off several decades of research on autobiographical memory. So this is not a test that we created from scratch. We just saw it as an opportunity to apply it in a new way.
An autobiographical memory test questions one's past experiences. The participants' responses are graded on how vivid the memories were described.
We record them and go back later and take a standard or validated scoring protocol and break the memories down into little details.
Subjects who are cognitively normal participated in the study. However, half of the participants had a gene variant that could lead to Alzheimer's. Grilly found this group's results to be interesting.
They were able to come up with things that happened recently or happened remotely, and they were able to describe them. But when we took a closer look at the memories, we see that they're not describing them with as much detail. They provide a slightly fuzzier picture.
While not a cure, this is a new way to detect the disease in its earliest stages. And if a medication comes out that slows down the disease, it can help families buy memories with their loved ones. In Tucson, John Cardinelli, Cronkite News.
Some doctors are optimistic and believe within the next few years an effective drug will come out to slow down the disease.
The drought has been a pressing problem for our state, but some farmers are finding ways to conserve.
Coming up on Cronkite News, how planting barley has not only helped the land, but also local brewers feel a little more hoppy.
And not only am I tracking sizzling temperatures across the valley, but I'm also tracking now major Hurricane Florence. When and where it will make impacts, coming up in your full forecast.
Here at Cronkite News, we have producers who craft shows that make an impact on our community. Our broadcasts allow students to be involved in all levels of production, from producing to directing. We are guided by highly respected professionals who mentor the journalists of tomorrow. From technical directing to teleprompting and beyond, our production crew works tirelessly to produce meaningful and award-winning shows. We are Cronkite News on Arizona PBS.
I'm Ted Simons, host and managing editor of Arizona Horizon. The 2018 election season has arrived. Join us for primary and general election debates. Right here, meet the candidates and hear their positions. Arizona Horizon, your source for what matters most this election season. Only on Arizona PBS.
Millions of people die every year from drinking dirty water. I would never have felt I had the ability to do something without ASU pushing me. We built filtration systems out of local materials with the people. To see those kids drink clean water for the first time, it's the most rewarding feeling that you can ever have. I went to ASU because I wanted to change the world. The thing I never would have expected is how the world would have changed me.
If you're looking for one show that tells you what happened that day in the world of business, it's NBR.
We saw a classic shipwreck.
Nordstrom's opening stores.
Triple-digit gains.
Crude climbs.
We're there to help our audience find new investment ideas.
The market still has room to go up.
Nightly Business Report is the longest-running business television program in history.
Weeknights at 10:30 on Arizona PBS.
Save water, drink beer? That clever t-shirt phrase is actually working for farmers along the Verde River. Cronkite News reporter Jordan Evans shows us how it is being done.
Deep in the Verde Valley of Arizona lie lush green fields and a river that sustains a multi-million-dollar economy. Farms here grow the typical crops such as corn and alfalfa, which take a large amount of the Verde River's flow. But there's a growing concern with drought in the state and how much water is coming out of the river for farming.
We need ways to balance that increased use by decreasing some of the historic uses, but we also didn't want to take farming out of production. We wanted to find a way to restore flows and to protect farming, so this was a good option for that.
Kim is part of the Nature Conservancy of Arizona, and she's working with Hauser and Hauser Farms to turn water-intensive crops to a crop that uses less water. The answer? Barley.
Barley uses about 2.2 acre-feet per acre of water compared to alfalfa that uses over 3 or corn that uses over 3 as well. And then those two crops use water all summer long, whereas barley is planted in January and harvested in early June, so it doesn't use any water during June.
With the Verde River being the lowest in the month of June and over 150 acres of farmland being converted to barley, over 47 million gallons of water have been kept in the river. That's enough to fill about 71 Olympic-sized pools.
We're here, first of all, to keep the Verde River healthy and healthier in the months to come.
Jan is part of the recently opened Signagua Malt and explains that it operates primarily to make growing barley financially feasible for farmers.
We wanted to provide economic incentives for farmers in the Verde River basin to grow barley, and the malt house is pretty much a reason for them to grow it in the first place.
We like making a difference. We like setting an example.
So for us to do some of the project we've done, not just with the barley, but other things that we've done have been, real good.
The plan is that more farmers will convert fields to barley, conserving water while also fostering a local industry for local brewers. So far, at least 6 breweries across the state have been buying malt from Sinagua Malt.
As Arizona finds new ways to save water, other parts of the country are preparing for a hurricane.
Jordan, what can we expect for the impact of Hurricane Florence?
Well, Florence is on its way to the United States. We were kind of wondering, is it going to take a turn towards the north? But models are beginning to agree, and as we can see as we pull up the satellite here, it is already at major hurricane status. We were not forecasting this until later this week. The Category 4 is where it stands right now currently, with winds at 140 miles an hour as a move off to the west-northwest at about 13 miles an hour. And the models, like I said before, they are starting to agree. As we can see, this was a lot more wide last week with a lot of disagreements. But since those are much closer together, we can get a better idea of where the storm is going to track. And we're tracking about Category 4 status as it makes its way into the Carolina coast. So if you have any friends or relatives out on the East Coast, definitely stay in contact with them and hope that they have a place to go, make sure they have a place to go when evacuations are ordered, because this is going to definitely bring quite the storm and make headlines across the United States for the week to come. But back here in the Valley for the evening planner tonight, we'll stay in those triple digits through the 8 o'clock hour. 90s kicking in at 9 o'clock. And then for tomorrow, we'll see temperatures start at about 83 degrees with triple digits kicking in at the noon hour. And we'll see those temperatures top out around 106 to 107 tomorrow. But lows across the state tomorrow will be in the 40s in Flagstaff and along the rim, 50s in Prescott and Payson, 80s for the Valley, and upper 70s, I should say, out to the west, up and down that Colorado River Valley. And highs out there all rebounding into those triple digits with 106 being in Quartzsite, 101 down in Tucson, 86 in Payson, 88 in Prescott, and 70s in Flagstaff and along the rim. So for the 7-day forecast, we'll extend those temperatures out in the triple digits for the next 7 days, along with plenty of sunshine. In the Weather Center, Jordan Evans for Cronkite News.
Sun Devil football head coach Herm Edwards may have been amongst one of the last people to know about his own team's ranking.
He says he didn't know his team was ranked number 23 until this morning. Coming up on Cronkite News, an inside look at today's press conference with Coach Herm Edwards.
I'm Matt Berry, ESPN Sports Center anchor and graduate of ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. With its bachelor's and master's degrees in sports journalism, the Cronkite School is preparing the next generation of sports journalists